everybody. Yes, it's 11 o'clock and I've just had a storm come through, so my internet went crazy and then my camera didn't work. So that's always what happens when you're about to go and do a live online event. So thanks for joining anyway. So today is one of our online classes where we're basically taking a look at, what essential oils are and how they can fit into your life if you don't know already what they are and how they can do that. And then, of course, if you already have oils in your life, maybe this could just be a refresher for you. So today I've got a hot topic, and that is I'm going to be dividing it into a couple of things. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is a pyramid which doTERRA have, which we call the lifestyle or the wellness lifestyle pyramid. And basically what it is it starts at the bottom of the pyramid with a category called eating right. So this is really your foundation of wellness, right? And then it moves into exercise, rest management, and manage stress, and reducing toxic load, informed self-care, and proactive medical care. So basically just these different categories really are required in order for you to live a balanced life. And, this is doTERRA's pyramid. So they have all different products that relate to these categories. But what we're going to discover today is actually how one range covers a lot of that area. So maybe you've never done this before. I'm just going to flash this back up onto the screen again and just check in with your own body and with your own sort of life here. And just go ahead and give yourself a rating out of 10. How would you say that you are at eating right in your life? Now, this is no judgment. This is just what it is. Like, do you feel that you are getting all the nourishment that your body needs and deserves? And when it comes to exercise, you don't have to go and sweat it out, all the time and, punch out all these different kind of things. But are you at least moving every day? How do you go at rest and managing your stress? Because right now in the lifestyle that we're living, it is really intense, isn't it? I mean, this is probably one of the most stressful times I think I've ever lived in my life. And that's, I've got other businesses that are closed due to what's going on in the world. And I'm just having to use these products to help me balance myself out. Reducing toxic load. Now, this is really interesting because a lot of people that come into doTERRA sort of come in with I think I'm going to start using more natural products, or have that aha moment of maybe what I have been using is a little bit too much chemical, and that's beginning to do things to my hormonal system or my mood system or my actual, general health in any way. Informed self-care is, do you know what to do when you have an oil box? Can you go and collect and select the one that you need? And then proactive medical care is, do you have the confidence to be partnering with medical professionals or even a massage therapist that is supporting the way that you are choosing to go forward in how you're creating this new wellness lifestyle for yourself? So, the range that I'm going to talk about today will not talk about the eating right category, although I am going to throw something in there just for a little bit of fun. And we're really going to talk about the OnGuard range, and I'm going to share some of the products with you today. So we're going to take a look at our laundry detergent on the edge, our cleaner concentrate, our hand soap. Then we have the actual oil itself, the OnGuard oil. Now, I know I have frankincense here, but I thought I had an OnGuard rollerball. Oops, but I don't. So I just put it there because it does come in the rollerball format. And then these are more of course it would fall down. These are more of my own sort of DIY sprays. So this is a little sanitizer that I've made for myself using OnGuard. And then this is what, when you use cleaner concentrate, I put it into this bottle and clean everything there. So let's just take it a step back now. I do have to warn you, Bear is very interested in me where I am sitting, and he's jumping up at me. So I apologize if he does have a bark. So when I said eating right, how would OnGuard fit into that range? Well, let's get there later, and let's just take a look one more time and say, okay, I'm going to start at my reducing my toxic load. So all of these products that I've got here are going to remove things like my cleaning products, which is the most common place to start with reducing toxic load. So laundry detergents, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, where they use a powder or a liquid form of the stuff that you can buy in the supermarkets and other shops. has got what we call fillers in it, which means it's very synthetic and it's not actually the pure concentrated form of your detergent. And it can actually do some damage to your machine. I don't know, again, if you open that drawer and where you put your powder or your liquid in, just go see the state of that. If it's all gluggy and compacted, well, that's not a really good sign, is it? So the laundry detergent from OnGuard is just amazing. So you can see it's also quite a thick consistency to it. So we usually just use about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cap of this product to wash our clothing. When we clean counters, when we clean showers, baths, floors, windows. I mentioned the other day I did a video of I actually cleaned my car with this, the outside surface, and I also clean my dishes with this. So there are multiple uses for this product, as you can see on the side there. And what I do is I just take about 2 tablespoons and I put it into here, and I then top it up with filtered water, and this is then my spray for anything. So I actually do clean my dishes like this, just squirt the dishes and then clean and brush with that. All right, our most important thing at the moment is we all know how incredibly well we need to be cleaning our hands. So the OnGuard range, which I'll get to in a moment, sorry, the OnGuard oil has this beautiful product, which is a foaming hand wash. And it is everywhere at every sink counter that I have. So when I wash my hands with this, I know that I'm getting fantastic benefits to my body, not only in a cleansing aspect and cleaning the stuff that's living on my hands, but also because it is such a natural product, I'm getting benefit internally through my system. All right, let's hit hard now on what is OnGuard. So OnGuard is very low in my bottle. Can you see that? This, dear friends, is an oil that everybody is after at the moment because it is called our protective blend, or I don't know if you can see that, protective blend, right? So the protective blend is really in support of our immune system. Now we're heading into our winter season, so obviously this is a time when a lot of people start to feel a little bit unwell and start to get things that they don't normally get during summer. So this is a very popular oil at that time. However, due to what's going on around the world, of course, it's very much in demand, and currently it's not even available to purchase. It is, though, if you're going to sign up and get it in a kit of oils. So the top 10 oils or the Nature Solution kits all have a whole bottle of 15 ml OnGuard. Of course, if you're getting the smaller family essentials, that would be a 5 ml. But there is hope. You could actually get this oil, which everybody's after. Hi, Anna Marie. Nice to see you. So, like I said, there are other ways of getting it. So there's also the rollable version, which again, you could be getting on as an enrollment kit. So all the top 10 oils come in a rollable format, so very easy to apply, already diluted, so very safe to put onto the body, especially if you've got younger ones, just to roll on the soles of their feet before they go off to kindy or to school, which some of them, of course, are not going to school, they're staying at home, and then a nice swipe up and down the spine. Now, because Sarah and I use these products with pets as well, this is also a great one to keep their immune support up and well. So if I feel like I've got anything coming on, I always just as a protective measure would then, sort of rub a bit in my hand, rub it together, taking most of the work into me, and then just putting the excess down Bear's coat. And that's going to keep him nice and happy too. So maybe you don't really know what an essential oil is. Well, it is a volatile aromatic compound which comes from the plant world. And these aromas are, if you're walking down the street and you pass somebody's garden and you get a hint of a flower or of a bush or of a tree, that is the actual essential oil that is being naturally diffused into the air. And what the essential oils do for plant life is that it protects the plant. So it's either going to ward off things that are not needed for the plant's benefit. It might be in attraction to what it does want. So maybe it needs to pollinate and it's going to be calling in the birds and the bees to come and help with that. So that's what an essential oil is. It's taking either the stems, the roots, the leaves, the twigs, the branches, the resin, all different parts of the plant, and then extracting that. And we have two ways of extracting, and one is cold pressed. So that is usually like our citrus oils. They go through a tumbling process, and all of that lovely essential oil that's on the rind of the skin is then collected off. And then the other way we like to do our processing is through steam distillation. So that's in a nice big vat of water and a lot of steam going through, and then they capture that vapor, and that's where the essential oil is sitting. And then from that process, of course, it's so easy to come into our bottle to just buy off the shelf, right? So it's sometimes really important just to think about that supply chain and think, what went into me just being able to pick up this product and use it in my everyday life. Anyway, we've got a lot more to talk about that, especially when it comes to co-impact sourcing, which again is another major benefit of doTERRA and the company that that we support. So just a little DIY. I travel quite a bit on airplanes, and you just don't know the control of what's in the environment. And I'm actually talking pre-COVID-19 right now, but even more so afterward is I would put about 20 drops of the OnGuard oil in here. Again, fill it up with water, filtered water always for me. And then it's just a spray. Now, I can do that as a hand spray, simple. And then I've just got a nice surface here, easy, done. I can turn it into a spray around me so I get all of that aroma coming in through my sensors and that protection. I would always spray my seat in the airplane when I would travel. And then throughout the flight, every time I would get up, I would do another application of the spray, just making sure I was good and healthy. I use the spray in Bear's little bed. So when I do the cleaning of that, I then give it a nice spritz and a spray through there so that I know that all the things that shouldn't be around him won't be around him. Anyway, that's really what I have to share about OnGuard today. It is an amazing product, and maybe I should tell you what oils are in OnGuard. How about that? So the oils I always like to read, just in case I forget any of them, is wild orange peel, clove. So if you know anything about the single oil of clove, you'll be understanding why this is such a powerful oil. Cinnamon, so clove and cinnamon, we'll get to a few more, are a little bit more heated type of oils. So when a pathogen comes into the body, generally it's going to attack as a hot or a cold environment. So if you've got an oil that's got more heat, it's going to be expelling the cold out of your system. We've got, I said cinnamon, and we've got eucalyptus. So good, eucalyptus. And we've got rosemary, also very good for breathing. So that's the oil of choice. The oil will come back for you to buy whenever it is available again. It hasn't just left the world. doTERRA are doing an amazing job of trying to gather as much as they can to supply all markets around the world with this incredible product. But remember, if you don't have the oil itself in the 15 ml size, look at all these other products that do hold that same oil basis. And just know that sometimes, even if you're just reducing your toxic load, you've started somewhere on that wellness journey. And if you had the single oils of those that I mentioned that are in the OnGuard, it's very easy to make up your own blend. So don't fret. There's so many solutions that you can do to support yourself during this time until doTERRA have been able to supply us again with a fantastic amount of OnGuard product. So I hope you've learned some things. I hope you're inspired to maybe try something new in the range. If you are new to doTERRA and still looking to put essential oils into your life and trying to see where they would fit in that wellness pyramid for you, please reach out to us, because that's what we love to do, is to help you get a wholesale membership account, which is really it's the same price that I pay, 25% discount. It gets delivered to your front door, so you don't have to go to the supermarket and do your shopping for products that are no longer going to be serving your body's health needs. There are many ways of enrolling and choosing the right kit or the right way for you. So that might be something that you want to discuss. Like I said, you can just leave a comment below. But what I will do also is leave my link in the description box, so that if you are ready to sign up now, you can just hit that link and click join and save, and you'll be on your way to getting these products. Now, when you do sign up with our team, you don't just get a doTERRA wholesale account, you get access to our entire team. So that would be Sarah and myself, all of our knowledge, the other leaders that are in our groups, and we come into a Facebook community and we share along the way. Everybody's learning at the same pace. So, some people will be a little further along on their journey and you can enjoy the benefits of what they've learned. And maybe you're going to ask a question one day that's going to spark a new set of learning for people that have been using the product for ages. Anyway, let's say one more time, how do we use essential oils? Aromatically, which is through a diffuser or smelling straight from the bottle. Topically, which means you can actually apply it to your body. And then the third version, which in some countries is available and some not, but ingesting the oils. So you can take it through water or through supplementation or things like that. Anyway, I hope you, like I said, I hope you learned some things and you got some value out of today. Sarah will be doing another class also on OnGuard, because believe it or not, there are more products in this range. It is just such a fantastic blend that doTERRA have spent many months, many years really sort of increasing the number of products that they provide, so that you are being looked after in all sense of wellness. All right, everybody, have a marvelous day, and I'll catch you soon. Oh, Sarah's on Thursday at 7 p.m. Make sure you catch her then. Bye.